Welcome to day 11 of our Florida trip. It is currently day 5, technically day 5, but we've only been here 4 days of Disney, so we've been at Disney for 4 days. I don't even know what, because this will be like the 11th vlog, I think. So if you've only just clocked in, then my name's Kaylee and this is John, and we are on a 16-night trip to Orlando, Florida. We spent a week in Dockside Inn and Suites at Universal, so if you want to see any of that you can go back to the previous vlogs, and we're currently staying at All Star Music at Disney. But today, we've been here for 4 days, we're heading back to Universal. So it's currently 1:20. We're ordering an Uber now to go over to Universal because we're doing Halloween Horror Nights tonight. We did it last year and we absolutely loved it, so we've booked it again this year. So we're about to leave. Anyways, so that was a quick hasty leave of the room. We're just gonna pop to the front of the resort, get in the Uber and go straight to Universal. Plan is we're gonna quickly pop into Panda Express for some dinner, because we really liked it last time. We're just going to share this time because you get loads. And then we were going to head in to go on Velocicoaster and Hagrid's, but the queues are huge, so we'll just see how we go when we get there. So we're in. That was weird, coming through a total different entrance because normally we come from down there, and we've ended up coming in a totally different way. John says he feels like he's a past holder, but I said we're the opposite because we're not staying in the Universal Hotel anymore, which is sad. Oh, the last time walking under the sign. I'm actually sad. I feel really sad. I feel I'm gonna cry. It's hot today as well. John's in all black. Got his pumpkin on.
I like it.
I've got a Halloween top in my bag as well, but I'm not putting it on yet because it's all black as well, so I've just shoved the best stuff on.
Please watch your step.
Oh, I'm so sad. This is the last time. I'm not going to be sad, I'm going to be happy because I'm excited. So a full night ahead of us.
The moving walkway exit is approaching. Please watch your step. Walkway exit is approaching. Please watch your step.
I actually do feel slightly like I'm walking on the surface of the sun. It's hot. It's funny though, because it's still only 31, which is what it's been every day. Yesterday it said it was 31 and it felt like 37, but today it feels like 31. No, it is 31, but says it feels like 34, but it feels hotter. Oh yeah, we've also got last year's Horror Nights mug, ready to get reactivated, feeling like OGs with our 2024. Oh yeah. What an odd outfit. Oh look. We looked everywhere to watch Five Nights at Freddy's before we came, but we couldn't find it on anything, so we're just gonna have to go in. Yeah, we didn't want to pay for it. We're just gonna have to go in blind, I think. So it came to $13 something, which I think my guess was right because I'm sure it's $11.99 to get it
$13.84.
Yeah, I feel like
$12.99 to get redone now.
Oh, is it? That's went up $1 then. Oh well. At least this one doesn't leak like the Epic Universe one. So we've got the 3 entrees, orange chicken, honey sesame chicken and the beef and the noodles. We're going to quickly eat them and go because there's a lot of people in here. So Panda Express gets a solid 11 out of 10 for me. What would you say?
Alright, it's nice. Put in Chinese to shame.
Yeah, honestly, it's absolutely delicious. That orange chicken is just chef's kiss. Really nice.
I'm
and
a nice full now.
Yeah, I'm a nice full as well. We just shared a 3 entree bowl. So you get 3 entrees and a side. So we got
meats.
yeah, like 3 meats basically, and then your side as well. So we got chow mein. But yeah, delicious. We tried the steak this time. It was nice, but it wasn't as nice as the orange chicken or the honey sesame.
Don't get half as much either because you get veg.
Yeah, because you get veg as well. And John doesn't like mushrooms, and you got mushrooms in it, but stuffed now. So we're ready to have a full night of terror. We're gonna go into Universal Studios, and if you've watched any of my previous vlogs, you'd have found out that they're doing wristbands now. So you get a wristband as you go in for your stay in Serene rather than waiting in an area. So I think you can get them from like 3 o'clock. So we're just gonna go in, find the area, get a wristband, just have a little wander around, see if we can do anything, and then you can start queuing from 4 o'clock. But there's like 3 of the houses don't open until 5:15, and the rest are like 5:45. So even if you queue at 4, you're still queuing for over an hour till you get into the house. But I can't remember if they started letting people in early last year or not. But we still get, that means we still get in before everyone else, because the doors to the things, I don't think it opens till, I can't remember if it's 5, 6 or 7.
It's fine.
I'm not too sure. I think it might be 5, but it still means we get in before anyone else does.
There was a big massive crowd of people waiting to go in last year.
Yeah, there was a massive crowd. We had to run last year because our room was late, because we went back to the hotel. And
It shuts at 5, but people, then they must let people in like 5:30 or something.
yeah, something like that. I actually think it might be 6 o'clock.
We got off the bus at like 4:57, had to run all the way down here.
Had like 2 minutes to run from City Walk down to here. Oh. Just in the shop. John's went to the loo. These pyjamas are cool. Little like purses. A cup. So the Mummy's a 15-minute wait, so we're going to quickly pop over and go on that. Then we're going to go get the then we're going to come get our wristband, which is going to be where I've just filmed there in between the Minions rides. So we can get that from 3 o'clock. And then, God, I can't see. And then we're going to get the train over to, because Velocicoaster is only a 35-minute wait, so we're going to go over to Islands of Adventure and get the train over. And quickly go on Velocicoaster because it's gone down to a 35-minute wait, so hopefully it stays like that. Exciting, because we really wanted to go on it, but the wait earlier was massive, so we were like, no, we'll maybe just leave that. Minions Land. So we've just been on the Mummy. Had a little panic on to begin with because I didn't think my lounge fly was going to fit in the free locker. And it's $3 every time you want a bigger locker, so I was like, Anyways, once we took our monsters out and squashed it down, it went in fine. So, little tip, lounge flies do fit. Well, mine does anyways. I've just got a black like leather one, so it fit. I've brought this with us because it's just bigger to hold things in. I normally would have a fanny backpack, but no, it's fine. So just in the queue now to get our wristbands. So the queue doesn't, I don't know how long this queue is, to be honest. But I'm absolutely sweating. Are you hot?
Yeah, I gotta see if
Absolutely roasting.
they'll let me get her with me.
So we've secured our wristbands. Bit annoyed though, because they've put John's on normally and she's left this stupid bit dangling down off mine, and I can't cut it down. They said, oh, we don't have scissors. I was like, why put it on like that then? We're just gonna get some water because I'm gonna have a liquid IV because I've got a bit of a bad head and I'm getting aggy with it. I'm sweating, my shorts are riding up, I'm just getting a bit annoyed. So John's going to get some water and then I'm gonna have a liquid IV. For anyone that doesn't know, they're amazing. I've got them linked in my storefront. My legs were also like rubbing a bit because of my shorts riding up. So I will have put a packing video on by now, but recommend that as well. That Lanacane cream is absolutely amazing for chafing. But yeah, so we're just going to have a little ponder around now. I'm not really too sure on what we're going to do. We need to get in a queue, but we also wanted to go ride Velocicoaster, but it's gone back up to a 45-minute wait. And I've said to John, if we leave now, we're just going to we're not going to be using our staying screen, which is what we've came for. It's like the whole point in coming, so just have to play it by ear and see how it goes. Said we could try and get over to Velocicoaster before it closes. It closes at 8 o'clock tonight. But yeah, so we had a look, and Halloween Horror Nights actually starts at 6:30 for the general public, but all of the houses are going to be open by 6, so I'm hoping we can get a couple in before the public's allowed in. So Fallout is round here, which we want to do because we've actually seen Fallout. So we're going to quickly go on The Simpsons because we haven't done it yet. It's a 15-minute wait, so hopefully it's just a walk on. And then we're going to go wait in the queue for Fallout, we think.
Which end the bullet goes in? Room number 1. Room number 1. All the wonder and imagination that fuels our park. Hurry, put on these light vests.
Krusty, is this a nuclear reactor? Oh!
What do you know about nuclear energy, kid? Leave that to us clowns.
Oh, Mr. Krusty, sir, the reactor is terribly dangerous with the leakages and the crackages. Observe. Oh, the growing. Now, if a human being were to enter that room, who knows what events might occurulate? They could grow 50 feet tall, or 3 extra arms, or an eye where their nose should be, which is painful.
Hey, Nerdenheimer, don't you have a test tube to polish?
Yes, I do, actually, but you denied my request for test tube polish. I've been using rainwater in my shirt tail. It's difficult.
Get out of here! Here we are at the vehicle boarding station.
I'm sorry, sir. People with heart conditions may not ride. Why, I'm in the best shape I've ever... Oh, heart attack! Been in my life. I feel like a 20-stroke-year-old. Massive aneurysm. I'll wait outside.
Oh, you can watch Maggie.
You can enjoy each other's nonsense. You don't say. Well, back in my day, people never had to go with each other. Well, Maggie, looks like I'll be taking care of... That's it, Maggie. Stay with Grandpa. Wow, we're the first people to ever ride this baby. We're like that space guy who did that moon thing.
Neil Armstrong?
No, Chewbacca.
Now enjoy the Ferris wheel, or whatever this is. What do you want?
A dish best served cold.
Is it ice cream?
No revenge!
Go!
In the queue. Fallout.
You can see, but you add the sewing because it's like, right, so you said that I start every single part of the vlog with so. It's hard not to. You don't just turn the camera on and then you're like, we're in the queue now.
Why not?
I don't know, just doesn't feel right. But
It's
yeah.
gonna go. So we're going on Simpsons.
I say but yeah a lot I know as
So
well.
we're gonna stay here.
I say but yeah a lot as well. I've noticed that. But yeah, so no, we actually are. We're in the queue for Fallout. We've decided to do stay and screen very early. It doesn't actually go up until 5:15, and we got into the queue at 4, and it is now 12 minutes past. So we've literally got that. But I'm hoping by some miracle they open it early. You never know. Fingers crossed.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. It'd be nice to us because we've all sat on our bums on the
Ah,
floor
but they've
for
got
an
to
hour.
work.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, but what if all the actors for the inside are like, oh, we're ready now, and then they're like, alright, open the doors.
Overdoing all they're going, that.
The Golkin house is next door, so like literally next door to this. So once we finish this, we'll probably just jump in the queue for that because there isn't a queue for it at all yet, so we'll just do that. I've also brought the power bank and forgot the cable out of all things. So if anything dies, I don't have cable. But I googled it before, and apparently you can buy a cable from the shop. We should have filled this up as well, but I felt quite sick of The Simpsons. It was actually good. Stop it! Like a child. Simpsons was actually really good. It's not as good as it used to be, but apparently they're gonna close it down because apparently I think Disney have bought the. Is it Disney?
These are facts.
You said that Disney's bought the rights to Universal. No, that didn't come out right. Apparently Disney's bought the rights to The Simpsons. God knows. So yeah.
I didn't actually say that. I said something about Disney. You jumped to it saying, oh, Disney's bought them.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's what it meant. Something along them lines, so it could be closing. So at least we brought it because I don't think we're coming back up for a while after this trip.
Or not.
Said this last year. No, I don't actually think we'll be. Oh, it started some music. It's not dark yet though, so I'm not getting the scary vibes.
It's not dark for another 3 hours.
We're excited to see the circus, aren't we? It's on every hour and a half, starting at 8 o'clock. So we'll have to get in and watch that.
Which one are we going to watch?
I don't know, we'll just have to see where we're at the time. So we've just done Fallout and Golkin because they were right beside each other, so we stayed and screamed for Fallout. We're still technically in Stay and Scream because it's not 6:30 yet. There's people walking around with chainsaws. So they were good, weren't they? The Fallout, it wasn't amazing, but it was good because we have watched the series, and that Golkin was quite good. It was quite scary, but I think, like John was saying, that in the daytime it's like not as scary because it's so light outside, and then you're just going straight into a house. But when you're waiting for them in the dark and then going in the dark, it's scarier because you're like creeped out before you even go in. But it is quite busy. But the wait times aren't too bad. So we're about to do Dolls Let's Play, which is a 25-minute wait.
It
says Dolls Let's Play.
Look at the word underneath it.
Dolls Let's Play Dead. Oh, I was totally reading that wrong. I don't like dolls, they creep me out.
Oh well, tough luck.
Didn't like Annabelle. I've also changed into my Halloween t-shirt. So now we've got last year's t-shirts on, which we bought in Walmart. If you want a good Halloween t-shirt, Walmart.
I've actually seen this shirt, but we never really looked.
No, we never looked in the clothing section.
That's what I'm. That's my.
I think it was only like $8 or something. But yeah, I feel a bit more alert and awake now, and not as moody. It's a bit moody earlier. I've had a liquid IV, and now we've got we brought 2 monsters, so we've got one in the cup. We've just put some ice in. Oh, look at it. Oh, I haven't added actually, for anyone that hasn't been to Horror Nights or doesn't know about it, you're not allowed to film or record or take pictures in any of the houses.
Hold on to these, it's like your bathroom.
Thank you. Yeah, so oh yeah, that's another thing as well. So you're not allowed to record in any of the houses, it's literally forbidden. And if any of the actors catch you, you'll get told off, like really told off. And then you also get these tickets as well when you go into the queue. So if you need the toilet, you can leave and come back, which is quite good. Look at him in his pumpkin cap. Yeah, so this one's 25 minutes.
This was a long way down.
Yeah, it is. We'll see how long this one takes. I also want to add that I feel like it probably looks quite boring at the moment, this vlog, but it's because it's still daytime and there's like scare zones that are all dark, aren't there, and full of like fog and like actors running around dressed up, but it's only really good in the dark, so stay tuned, don't get bored yet, it's about to all commence.
Just added a minute of boring talking.
I wanted to let them know before we got further and they're thinking, God, all this is them stood in queues for houses. They're more welcome. And we're also going to look for some snacks soon. John wants a snack. You always want a snack.
I don't really want to go first though. I like the middle.
What are you going to say?
Tea now, so have a tea.
Yeah, so we're going to have a snack after this soon. After we've done look at these houses on this side park, and then we're going to go find tea. The Chocolate Emporium. Oh, look at that, what a nice bag that is. You look very glam. So, as you can see, we've left studios just for an hour. We're going to pop over and ride Velocicoaster because it's a walk on. Just for the last time of the trip. But yeah, it's starting to get a bit busy in there. We've done 3 houses, which is good going considering it's only just opened like nearly an hour ago, not even an hour ago. Yeah, we've done 6 in total. No, I think it was 5 or 6 in total last year all together. So considering we've already done 3 and the park's only just opened to the public like 45 minutes ago, I think that's quite good going.
We had the same scheme last year, but we didn't really do it because we didn't really always look at that.
Yeah, we didn't really know what like was going on, so we just like, I don't know, we lingered about and we didn't know what to do or where to go, so I think we've done it properly this year. But Hagrid is a 135-minute wait, so I don't think we're going to do that because it's a long wait. I would have liked to, but we'll see when we get in there. But we've a bit of a long bloody walk because we've had to walk all the way around because the train's closed. I'm sweating, my face is so shiny. It's hot. But yeah, we're about to go in Islands of Adventure, so I'll see you in there in a minute. So it's actually quite quiet in here. Oh, for God's sake, I don't know what else you want me to do. Oh, look at that photo she's just made, that's so good. That airbrush picture. Oh, that's cool, if you want a nice picture. There's a lot of people leaving Islands of Adventure, but it closes in literally like half an hour, so there's no wonder there really. John's insisted as well we potentially ride the Hulk on the way out because we still haven't done it.
I think we should, when we get to Musclas, we can go on the front.
Can if you want.
Because we haven't done the front yet.
No. Yeah, there's a lot of people leaving. So we've realised that the whole time that we came to Universal for the week, we kept going left and taking the long way round to get round to Velocicoaster and Harry Potter, when we could have just went right. So yeah, when you come into Islands of Adventure, go right, go through Zeus Landing, and you're literally there. Oh, in the Lost Continent as well. Oh, there's restrooms there, never noticed them. Oh. Bye bye. I feel really out of place with our Halloween t-shirts on. The Lost Continent, a Lost Cause more like.
Yeah, they're cool,
like, look how cool this is. Look at that. I can't actually remember what that ride is. It was a ride, can't remember it though. It's meant to be nice in there, in that restaurant. Sorry, I didn't throw it down it. Oh, there's Hogwarts. There's Hogsmeade.
If your ticket is on your phone, see the nearest team member for assistance.
Goodbye, Velocicoaster.
Last time I've been here for 10 years.
So we went on. It was still daylight when we went on it, and we rode it. It was a 15-minute wait, but we waited like 5 minutes, if that. Went on, and then John was like, "Come on, let's go again." So we literally just left our stuff in the locker, walked out the exit, and walked straight back on. And by the time we got on, it was dark. So we did it in the light and in the dark.
Oh, we did it in the sunset. When in the dark.
Yeah, it was in the sunset. The sky was so nice above. So look to the right, because when you get to the top before the drop, we both looked to the right, and we both went, "Wow!" And then it dropped.
When you go on the front, it's quite slow.
It was really slow at the front, and then we both were like, "Wow!" And then it went down. It was quite funny. We're gonna see if we can quickly walk through Hogsmeade just before we go, because I want to say goodbye. I know that's a bit sad, but if we can get through, then it'd be a nice way to walk out of the park. I think John's gone to fill the cup up. Goodbye, Jurassic Park. It's so nice little. Oh.
Stopped.
What is it?
Probably get it out in the store with the phone. These are
Well, that was a teary goodbye. I think it's just because I know that's like, this is it, like we won't be coming back for a while. Not probably till we've got our own kids now. One day.
felt like last year.
I don't know, I think I did have an inkling I was talking to coming back. John was about to say before I cut the vlog off earlier that if you've never been, you don't know. If you go in those toilets, you can hear Moaning Myrtle in both the toilets talking to you. It's quite funny. It's good when it's quiet as well, because you can actually hear her rambling on. But yeah, so John watched Hagrid's go around a couple of times. Quite sad.
I didn't see it, it took too long.
Quite sad that we couldn't go on it again, but it is what it is. We got to go on Velocicoaster twice, which was nice. And now we're gonna walk back over to Horror Nights Studios. We need a snack as well, so we're gonna grab a quick snack from somewhere. It's, what time is it?
25 past 8.
It's 25 past 8, so we've still got quite a long time to go. There was quite a few people wandering in as we left then, so we'll see how busy it is when we get in. But we've already done 3 houses, which is good going. So we do mainly need to try and get on to Five Nights at Freddy's, so we'll try that. Try and get into that queue at some point. I don't know what the queue is at the minute, we haven't looked for a little while. But yeah, we're going to try a snack from somewhere, and then in a bit later on we'll get some proper tea as well, like a bit more of a meal. So we'll have a little wander and a nosy at all of the stalls and see what we can get. So we're nearly out the park now, but we've just had a little look at the wait times, and they're all over like 100 minutes.
All over an hour.
All over an hour. A few of them are at 100 minutes or more, some of them are about 70, 55. But we've already done 3 of them, so it's alright. I've said by the time we've walked over to studios, got a snack, they might have died off a bit because everyone has just walked in. I feel like this is the last day of the trip, that's how I feel, but we've still got so long left at Disney. So I feel like I just need to keep remembering that, positive affirmations, tell myself that it's all going to be alright. Goodbye, Islands of Adventure. See you in 10 years' time. Good in the dark, but we've got the fried carrot cake from the fun something over there. Oh, there we go. With candy floss. Let's try. There's literally a show on over there, and we've missed it. I don't even know what it is. I wonder if it's on more than once. John's on the loo as well, so he's missing it. We want to see his face when I tell him when he gets out. It is so busy. Like, it was not this busy when we came last year. We're walking onto Grave of Flesh, which is apparently a 35-minute wait, and there's a couple of like paths that lead you back, so you go underneath Hollywood Ride Rocket, and then there's like a path to the houses. But obviously I've just seen that show, haven't I? So the show apparently is on the hour. I asked a staff member, but he thinks it's on the half hour, but it's just gone 9 o'clock, so it must be on the hour. So we'll have to go watch that at some point. This is mental. So busy. This is so weird. We're literally right behind Hard Rock and the Chocolate Factory. We keep saying it's so weird. It's quiet around here though. It's absolutely jammed in that bit we've just walked through. I couldn't get over it. There's Five Nights at Freddy's, 100-minute wait. What a slave woman. No, it's not. We've changed our minds and we're now going into WWE because it's only 50 and that one that was 35 just shot up to 70, so let's see how long this one takes. Oh God. So we've just done Graves of Flesh, I think it was called, as well. So that was our 5th house. We've done 5 houses so far, and also went over to Islands of Adventure and done. Why is it gone up my head? I think we're both a bit loopy now. It's so late. And we did. Oh my God! Why can't I think of what the ride? Velocicoaster. Oh my God! Why I can't? Velocicoaster twice. So I think we've had a really good night so far. It's now 11 o'clock. There's a show on over at the lake thing. There's like a big massive like light show water show thing. So we're going to watch that. It's starting in a couple of minutes. And then we're going to find some tea and we're going to wander around the scare zones and go into Diagon Alley because the Death Eaters are out on Halloween Horror Nights. And then we're going to go wait to get into the show. The show starts, it's at 12:30, it's the last one, we need to get into it. So we're going to go and queue there, like outside, to get a good seat for like 12 o'clock-ish. It starts at 12:30. But it's the Nocturnal Circus, it's amazing, it was so good last year. So I'm really excited to watch it this year. So yeah, there's like we were literally saying on one of our vlogs last week that we were gutted, we missed that show.
It's not this.
This is it.
It's not the same
Yeah, but it's a similar one. Fries, which is classic pizza fries from the Imagination Cafe. This is what we got last year, so we know they're good, but we didn't want to take too long looking around, but it's actually really dark, so I'm not gonna record us, I don't think. Laughing at the little setup look with the fans. Definitely recommend these. They're also linked in my Amazon storefront. Little stands so you can have them on the table. So you can just about see us to where John is. There's like a pink light in front of me that you can... You can't see my food though. The actors are walking past, everyone cheers. What do you think?
What?
What do you think? Cheese pull.
Just annoying and deep with that.
Last time we sat further over that way. I don't feel like these colourful bowls were here last time. I feel like it was completely pitch black. There's like these kind of big there's blue ones on the ceiling, like on the roof, and then there's a pink one in front of me on the floor. I don't think they were there last year. I don't think that light show was on last year. Wait, do you?
I don't remember seeing it.
No. No, it's called Hauntophonic, and it was on like every hour, and the last one's at 12. But obviously we're gonna go see the circus, so I think once we've ate this, we'll probably just head over there. No, the scare zone that's here next to us, it's the cat one that we've just walked through. That was here last year, but obviously it was a different theme. Oh, we didn't look up to see if the pumpkins lit up. Did you? No. And then there's a one further up which we need to walk through still. That was there last year. Oh no, that one wasn't there last year, was it? And then the one as you walk in, that was there. This year's cool, it's got like all the like a different thing for each house. And then there's one across the back where the mummy is, that was there last year as well. We still haven't walked through the one at the Blumhouse one, which we will walk through because we want to go see the Death Eaters as well. I've still got loads to do, I feel like we haven't got much time left. I feel like we've done better for staying longer this year, but last year it's just so busy this year compared to last year. Like all of the queues are still massive. So we've just been into Diagon Alley, as you've seen, but there was no Deaf Eaters. It felt like last year they were always there majority of the time, but it's so busy, I just can't get over how busy it is compared to last year when we came. But we came a bit later last year because today is actually a year since we came last time. So yeah, maybe, I'm not too sure. Anyway, you can't even see us sat here. Yeah, so last year wasn't this busy at all. There's literally people everywhere. All of the queues are still really big wait times. So we don't think we're going to get more than we did last year. We probably would have if we didn't go over to Islands of Adventure for an hour, but I mean, I'm so glad we did that because we had such a good time, didn't we? Doing Velocicoaster twice. So I'm definitely glad that we did that, but yeah, we'll probably only end up getting the same amount of houses this year done as we did last year. But it's been nice just to wander around the scare zones, but it is absolutely rammed. There's literally people everywhere you go, like big crowds as well. So we're gonna just sit and wait for to be allowed to queue for the circus now. It's on at 12:30 and it's now 1:45, so it's still quite a long time, but we came like half an hour early last time and we got good seats. And I definitely don't want to miss this one because it's the last one of the night, so, and this is the best part of the whole thing, isn't it? This circus, it's like the best part of Halloween Horror Nights, I think. But yeah, it's been alright. To be fair, the other houses waiting in the queues, they've been less than what they've said. Like that one before said that it was 50 minutes and it was half an hour, and that last one was about 45 minutes rather than 55. But that last one was good. And I think my favourite was that grave of flesh. It was really good. So we'll see which house we can get on after we've watched the show, but you're not allowed to record anything in the circus, so won't be recording anything. I think this vlog's obviously going to be a lot of me talking and a lot of walking around and stuff, but you can't help it because you literally get told off if you video stuff.
most of BuzzCon Industries is to blame for the ongoing chaos.
So we're on our way out of Universal. We've made it until 1 o'clock in the morning, which I think is good going for us. Since last year we left at like 10, 11 or something. We still only got 5 houses done, which isn't good because last year we got 6. But we got nearly all of the scare zones done. We even took off for an hour and rode Velocicoaster twice. I think if we didn't do that, we probably would have got 2 more houses done. So in all honesty, that was probably our fault that we didn't do more than 5. You want to fill the cup up? Yeah, but I think we've done well. It's not been as, I don't know if it was as good or as like better or worse than last year because it's just so busy, like absolutely rammed. The queues were all over 100 minutes all the time. Like I don't know, I think last year the vibe was better because it was like wasn't as busy. Death Eaters weren't out at all. Like we went back just before we left and they weren't out. But the circus was worth the ticket. Like the circus alone's worth the ticket. It's absolutely amazing. Like them girls just absolutely go, and the boys, like they all just go in for it, and it is really, really good. I did get some content. I'm trying to think. It might have already been shown. If it hasn't, then I do apologise. I'm going to have to look it up and see if I'll get told off for it on the vlog. But if it's on, then hope you enjoyed it. If it's not on, then I'm sorry. But yeah, there was so many people behind me recording, so I was like, I'll just get a little bit, even if it's just for the memories. But we're going to go back and get an Uber, so I think we'll say good night here. Because we'll probably get in the Uber, get back to the hotel and just conk out. Maybe have a quick shower because I'm really, really sticky. But yeah, I think we did good, but I was just saying it wasn't as good as how busy it was.
Come back next show and go back.
Yeah, I think I would give like it a miss for a year or 2, Halloween Horror Nights, if we ever came back. But I feel like as well, because obviously it's a circus every year, and when the guy first came out at the start of the circus, John was like, is this the same as last year? It wasn't the same, it was completely different, but the story was a similar story because they go off a story. But the theming and stuff was totally different, and obviously all the choreography was different. But it was absolutely amazing, wasn't it? And that disc contortion guy, oh, that was so weird. If I'm allowed to put the content on, you'll see him at the side. It's so weird the way he like pops his elbows out. But I said that's probably the thing that was worth the ticket, that circus. But yeah, I think it was good. Favourite house was the Grave of Flesh one, because at the end, like, they all just jump out at you and then don't give you a chance to even fathom that you've just been scared. But anyways, thanks for watching day 11, and tune in tomorrow for day 12, which is Animal Kingdom Day again, and I can't think of what else we're doing tomorrow. you'll find out in next week's vlog. Anyways, definitely Animal Kingdom though. Maybe out for a meal in the evening, not too sure. You'll find out next week. But thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe. Sorry if it's not been the best because obviously you can't vlog much there, you can't really record in there through any of the houses or anything, like you just really get told off. But, okay, it's fine.
Bye.